What's going on, guys? We're going to recap the NASDAQ futures. So as of right now, it's 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's Tuesday. It's the 3rd of October. So we had two setups based on the 20 SMA strategy that I use and teach. Now, that first setup came right off the bell. If you notice, the 6:35 a.m. candle set up over the 20 SMA. We did have a little bit of room here on that initial 5-minute candle to kind of get in anywhere in this candle realistically. Now, depending on where you got in on this candle, maybe you sat through a little bit of drawdown here for 10 to 15 minutes. Again, your stop loss would have been a close between one of two places. Either a close below the 10 or 20-day moving average, or that hard stop above that reason why candle or your entry candle. So even though we did pull back, maybe you would have put yourself in a little bit of drawdown. This is why I keep on emphasizing, and I'm going to keep on emphasizing it until it starts to click. Do not be oversized. The moment you try to make too much money and become oversized on your position in any one particular trade is going to be the trade that's going to either auto liquidate you, stop you out, or blow your account. So make sure that, yes, I understand everyone wants to make, hundreds and hundreds of dollars per trade. But again, if you can just make, $100 a day or $200 a day, and you can slowly start to increase those numbers over time, you're going to be much better off than trying to, aim for that $1,000 a day. This goes from an entry price over the 5-minute candle here off the entry bar. So I'm just going to give you guys, any time between, 884 all the way up to 908 to have gotten in this trade. Again, 10 minutes worth of drawdown here before we start to punch up towards the 936. So even if you entered at the very top wick of the opening 5-minute candle here, it goes up around 20 points, right? So 20 points, and then you get another 20 points here and the 30 points. Again, entry, even if we're using the 910, goes all the way up to 960. This is a 50-point move here. So depending on what your position sizing in is and where you like to take profits at, this could have been a one and done trade for the day. Now, the second setup came here. We had some numbers at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We get this drastic flush candle here. Again, I was telling people on a live stream, let's not chase this candle. We come down almost to this linear regression. I do like this entry setup here. Once we do close, or once we do confirm below the 20 SMA close here on this particular candle, the exact time that I'm going to be looking at here, 7 a.m. candle closes below the 20 SMA. We had room from 850s all the way down to 830s. This is a 20-point move. You get this confirmation at 705. You could have taken this for 20 to 25 points. Again, it does start to spike. However, you have to remain calm. It never closes above the entry candle or the 5 SMA or the 20 or the 10, and then it begins to push all the way down. So technically, this runs all the way to 770 on this run, and this is almost a 70 to 80 point move in a matter of 20 to 25 minutes. So again, this ultimately, if taken long, should have been one and done, or if you did take two trades, should have been two and done. I realistically don't see anyone that really, if you caught either one of those moves, would have wanted to sit through all of this. This price action was up, or excuse me, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way going sideways. Now, if we look at the last 20 play that we had here, confirms, but never takes out your stop, barely closes right at the 20, and you have this support system here. So we're currently in a long position. We're currently in a long setup here. And again, you can see us start to punch higher here. We have room into 799. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. As we could continue to kind of go in that direction. So again, you're going to want to kind of keep that in mind as we start to push up here. Again, it's 9:40 in the morning. We do have a little bit of room to stretch. We're at this upper Bollinger Band, and that next area of supply is going to be around the 790s. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind. Current active 20 play long here. Again, potential would be 800s. Your stop loss would be somewhere below 757, or if you're playing very, very small size, maybe even 743. Just keep that in mind as well. But again, 2 for 2 trades on the day. I only played NASDAQ a few times today. I took a little bit of a scalp. I lost. I made some money, and then I made some money again. Pretty much a break-even day for me. I was focused on the option side of things a lot more today than the futures. But again, just wanted to recap the 20 SMA plays that were set up today. That way you guys just have a quick idea of, where ultimately you should have played them. Did you play it? Did you play the day right today? Were you on the wrong side of the move? What could you have maybe done better? So forth and so forth. With that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.